Sometimes the heart sees what is invisible to the eye. H. Jackson Brown. Hello, hello, and welcome. Hope everyone is doing well today. I'm celebrating Creative Romance Month, and so I'll be doing a piece today that celebrates that, and it's a special piece that I'm dedicating to my husband. We've been married over 50 years together, over 53. So we're celebrating Creative Romance Month, and I know Valentine's Day just passed, but it is Romance Month. So we're going to celebrate love in a fun, imaginative way past that Valentine's Day, but some suggestions to carry that through, not just February Romance Month, but on through the years with some ideas that I came across. Maybe a surprise date, a picnic, stargazing, go to a museum, take a scenic hike, just reigniting the spark and creating some unforgettable memories, maybe writing love notes. I know I read somewhere Engelbert Humperdinck did that quite a bit with his wife, leaving her notes each and every day on her pillow. And I thought that was so sweet. I remember putting notes in my husband's pockets when he'd go away on business trips. His jacket, his bathroom, toiletries, bag, his car, and what have you. So jot down maybe a special memory, express your love, your ideas, what you like about him, her, as the case might be. Creating a memory jar for them, include maybe a funny memory or just a kind word. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Maybe the reason you love them, happy moments that you might have shared. Cooking together, that's another great idea too. A recipe that maybe you both love, or trying something new, turning on the music, wine, or whatever beverage you like. And recreating your first date is another option, maybe wearing the same sort of clothing or similar clothes. If you've been married as long as I have, it's rather difficult. Although you could probably go to vintage shops and such. But in any case, visiting the same place if you're able to do that, or maybe just, Googling in that particular place and looking at images of where you had met, and, where you visited, and had fond memories of cooking the same first meal, talking about how your story began. And all of these things actually enforce your appreciation of each other. And it just adds an excitement and variety, that love and connection, that strengthens the bond and your relationship becoming closer. So making memories and a deeper connection to that resilient relationship. So, what I thought I would do is use some of my husband's favorite colors. So what I want to do is use a split cup, and I'm using an 18 by 18 birchwood canvas. I did not prime this, but I thought I would use this for this particular piece for my husband. Hopefully he'll add it to his collection of memories. And I'm using a Pouring Masters white, titanium white. I did mix it with a little bit of water and Flutrol to get it to a better consistency, and that will be for the base. And I will be using Arteza silver white. My husband loves the color of silver as well. I will be using some white in it, and then I mixed some Arteza black with some silver, so it has this rich gray stone almost effect to it. And I do need to thin it out just a little bit. It's been hanging out for a while. I had pre-mixed them, so they tend to create a film or get a little bit thicker, and I don't want them to be too thick for this pour. And I'm hoping to have somewhere between a cloud pour and a feather pour. So this will be something new that I'm trying with the black as a cloud pour. I'm not sure this silver gray black. It's a metallic silver that's in there. It's very rich looking. And then I'll also be using, also by Arteza, and I used two different types of paint in here. I used the raw Sierra brown color with a very rich red, and I am going to add a little bit of water here and give it a quick stir. Hopefully you're doing well. Spring can't be far behind, though it is rather chilly today. Not frigid, just chilly. All right, I want to pour my paints into the cup first and then take it from there. I'm going to start with the black in the center. That will be more. That section, that middle section, tends to be just a little bit bigger than the others. And I'm not sure how it will work out, but since I'm celebrating Romance Month, why not try something special for my partner, for my hubby? Oh, such a pretty, pretty day today. I'm liking this weather. That sun just feels so beautiful. All right, I'm going to go in with my silver, just bringing in colors that I know he loves. Just filling this cup. It won't go all the way. And I may not have mixed enough. We'll see. I want to introduce a little bit more silver to this. Then I do the other colors. Okay, so I've got silver on the two outer parts, and I can see it's got quite a few bubbles, but I will blow them out or torch them out later. I'm adding some white, and this is just the Liquitex white that I mixed with water. I'm just putting this to the side, and I'm going to put a pillow down first in the center. Just puddle it out a little bit. I did level my canvas off, so let's hope it works. Torch out some bubbles. And I'm going to turn on some music as I do this pour. Going to come in and just place some additional white around the circle of that pour, just to get it to flow off of this birchwood canvas, celebrating Creative Romance Month. I'm creating a piece of artwork for my husband. But again, find your own piece of, or your own memories. I did spill a little white in there, so didn't mean to do that. But let's see what happens. Write a note expressing how you feel about them. Maybe just reminding them of a special memory you have that you share. Cook your favorite meal. What was the first meal you had with your partner, your love? My husband and I, our first meal together was ravioli, and I had cooked it, actually. I made the mistake of buying the frozen ravioli and did not check. I just grabbed them up thinking they were cheese ravioli, which we love. Oh, I loved. And sadly did not check the expiration date. But this is going back when. I don't even think they had expiration dates, to be honest with you. And I made them, and I made some fresh sauce, marinara. And I was ready and be like, oh, this is our first meal together. This is exciting. Well, the ravioli was rancid. So I don't know what happened, but oh my goodness. I thought he'd be running away at that point, but he didn't. Here we are. All right, so I'm just popping or torching out some of those bubbles. Again, celebrating Creative Romance Month, past Valentine's Day, but any day, any month. You needn't wait for February to express your love, your appreciation, some fond thoughts for your cared one. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, leaving your comments. I'm glad that you've decided to join me. A shout out to, I think it was Brianna. There are some others who have left some comments, and I really appreciate those. They help me grow as I explore this new hobby, I suppose. I just want to tilt it a little bit. It's more on one side than the other, but I do not want to lose that inner part, that feathery effect that has happened here. I am going to spin it and let you listen to some music. slowly coming to a stop, and I think I want to leave it. I love the weathery or the feathery effect of that silver going into that red, and then the striations of the white and the black interplaying here with the red. And here, it's almost a cloudy, celestial effect. It's really, really pretty. I can't wait for this to dry, and I can't wait to take you in for a close-up. So I do want to just torch this, get rid of some of those bubbles. Some of the red is starting to peek through the feathery effect of the white and silver in the center, but it's actually really, really pretty. So I'm hoping this is a fond memory for my husband, using some of his favorite colors. I know my son Sal and my son BJ actually love the colors, the red, the silver, and the black and the white. And I know the favorite sports teams, um, or one of the favorite sports team, Ohio State. Um, they love that team, and that team has those colors. I do need to spin it one more time. Some of the red has bled out on the side, and I don't want that to happen. So let me just give it a quick spin once again. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do comment, hit that like button if you like the video, and in giving me your comments, your feedback, that enables me to create some additional pieces, and hopefully they bring you joy and pleasure. I love creating these. There's just something so soothing about creating artwork, whatever your hobby happens to be, and maybe joining, your loved one in something that gives you pleasure, that you enjoy doing together. Those are always special times, gathering those memories. I just want to wipe off the sides before I forget, or underneath rather. I did prep the underneath with tape so that the paint stays on where I want it to stay. I do want to take you in for a close-up. I want to get this to stop spinning. And let me take you in for a close-up so you can see the wet look. Notice all of that beautiful feathery effect that's going on here, and that sky almost, it's just captivating. It just draws you in. I'm really loving the way this worked out. That love is all there is. We know of love. Emily Dickinson. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, Creative Romance Month. Celebrate with someone you love. Be good to one another and yourselves.